Hello friends, we are back. Welcome to the flight deck. We're here for another stream. I think 3 streams in a row. We're we're doing quite well. I'm on a roll. So today we're doing another quick European hop. We are flying with Swiss for the first time. I've never flown with Swiss before, not virtually, not in real life either, but I've heard they've got a very good reputation, so we're flying with Swiss. Today we are flying from Zurich in Switzerland and we are hopping over to Munich in Germany. Quick brief on our flight today. We've got an airtime of about 39 minutes, so it's a very quick flight. Because of that, our altitude's quite low. We're going to be cruising at about 22,000 feet. About 4,200 kilograms of fuel, and we've got 186 passengers on board, so it's quite a full flight really. So without further ado, let's start prepping everything. It is evening, so it's probably going to be quite dark by the time we get there. But that's okay. That's okay. So let's just prep a few things here. In terms of load, actually the first thing we want to do is input our flight plan. Let's request it. So for the time being, I'm going to be doing relatively short flights just to get used to things, get used to the vertical stream style, and then we can introduce longer streams as we go along. Let's request our winds. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. It's quite a new route for me, and Zurich Airport looks pretty huge. Okay, our winds are in there. We'll go to flight plan. Just want to see how big this airport is because it looks pretty massive. That's a big airport, and I think if I'm not mistaken, it's got 3 actual runways, so technically be 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's quite a big airport. Look at that. The weather's not great either, so it's evening. It's a little bit rainy, so it's probably not going to be as scenic as we want it to be. But that's that's okay. That's okay. We're here for the fun. Let's carry on with setting everything up. So let's arrange our departure. So we are departing from runway 32 today via the Takeoff 5 Lima with no transition, and we are arriving into Munich runway 26 right. 26 right via the Beto 1 Bravo star. There we go. Okay, that should be the majority of the flight. Let's just make sure there's no discontinuities here. It's quite a short flight. Hopefully it will be relatively smooth. We'll check our weather in a second as well. Okay, discontinuity here. So I'm going to clear. Let me just clear that. We're going to remove the manual, and we're also going to remove discontinuity there. Okay. That should be okay. And what we'll do is just... That's definitely not what I wanted. We're just going to check the actual route here just to make sure that it makes sense. That's what I like to do anyway. So we're departing and taking a left turn, big left turn. So we're departing from here and taking a big left turn like that, and then going round. So that should be nice. Rest of it pretty straightforward. Yep, deceleration there. Straightforward, and a little bit of a weird turn there, and then straight into runway 26 right in Munich. Okay, I'm happy with that. That's all good. Let's keep that on 20. Okay, we've done the main stuff. Let's just check the loading performance. 186 passengers, that's correct. Our fuel is 4,235. 4,240. That's okay. That's okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, so seatbelt signs on. So basically boarding is still ongoing. Let's see if we can make any announcements here. Welcome everyone on board. Do I have Swiss here? I don't. EasyJet. Nope. I'm gonna have to go with our typical British captain and crew.
Well, already spent flight deck, last few bags going on downstairs, last bit of paperwork to sort out, and then we'll be underway. Weather on very few lumps and bumps here and there, but generally good conditions, so fitting up about. I'm flying this sector, so I'll speak to you again during the flights with further flight details. The cabin crew will be running through a safety demonstration. Ask you to pay attention to this, it does contain importantly safety information for the flight. Also, once we get airborne, once the seatbelt signs are switched off, if you're not moving around the cabin, can I suggest you keep your seatbelts fastened, just in case we do encounter any unexpected turbulence. And one last thing from it is, of course, no smoking flight. Well, it's a pleasure to welcome you aboard, and we'll be underway very shortly. Thanks very much.
He definitely knows what he's talking about. Okay, looking at weather at our destination in Munich, Germany. We've got 4-knot wind at 300 degrees currently. We've got visibility of basically a kilometer or greater, so that's fine. It's currently 24 degrees Celsius, 27% humidity, and the altimeter is 1011 HPA. So let's just check our current information, because we want to set our altimeter where we are. So Zurich weather, so 1015 is our current QNH. Welcome to everyone who is here. Great to see a few people here. That's awesome. If you like aviation stuff, if you like the video, please double tap that screen and feel free to subscribe if you like aviation content. There's amazing content that I'm working on that's coming soon, so you definitely don't want to miss that. So 1015 is our QNH. 1015, that's correct there. 1015, that's correct there. Awesome. So we said that our cruising altitude will be 22,000 feet. So let's get that set. 22,000. Yeah, it's a very short hop. I was expecting the flight to be a little bit longer, to be fair, but it's short and sweet. Short and sweet. Okay. So basically we're departing from, we said runway 32, right? I can hear some of the doors closing, so that's good. Runway 32. That's going to be a bit of a taxi. Yeah, we've got quite a way to taxi before we get to the runway, but that's okay. There we go. Baggage loaders are finished, and the other door's closed, so we can go ahead and release the jetway.
Andrea is in charge at the rear of the cabin. Also on board today we've got Angela, Roxy, Val, Elaine, Rachel,
Turn on the APU.
board the aircraft, and then we would be closing the doors and taking you through all our safety procedures on board this aircraft. If a staff or any of the cabin crew can be of any help to you whilst we're here on the ground or after takeoff, please feel free to ask. Thank you.
Okay, APU is turning on. We'll be able to hear that now. Let's go ahead and request. This is where we'd request clearance for push and start. We don't have ATC, as I've mentioned in previous videos. Because of my setup at the moment, I'm not getting sufficient enough frame rate for ATC. If I had VATSIM, and I'm on Mac, so if I had VATSIM, I would be dropping below the 20 frames per second threshold, so that wouldn't be great. I'd be getting kicked out all the time. But that will change soon. I'm upgrading my setup soon.
On to cockpit. Toes driving up.
Thank you, sir. Excelente. APU is on. Let's turn off external power. Gonna remove chocks as well. Beacon light can come on. Okay, I want to start inputting our takeoff performance here. Let's request our data.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Okay, that's good. Is it gonna let me move this? No, not yet. Okay. We want flex takeoff. Insert. Okay, we're gonna have to wait a second for that. So, checklist time. Our cockpit preparation checklist. Gear pins and covers have been removed. Fuel quantity in kilograms. We put it in there. It's how much is it? 4,235. We have a little bit more than that, so we're fine. Seatbelts on. ADIRs, all three set to nav. Barra ref is set on both sides. That's fine.
Ground to cockpit.
Let's push
Please
back.
show me where you want to go.
He sounds like he's in a good mood. Let's go there.
Now connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake is released.
Starting pushback, and you may start the engines.
Don't forget to double tap that screen if you enjoy the stream, and if you like aviation content, definitely it'll be very helpful if you subscribe to the channel as well. So our before start checklist. Parking brake is off. Takeoff speeds and thrust, they are set. Windows are closed, beacon is on. That's before start checklist complete. Let's go ahead and turn on engine number 2. Look at that maneuver, that's skillful. Need some tea to keep me going. It's quite cloudy, rainy, and getting dark, so I don't know how scenic this flight's going to be, but hopefully it won't be too bad.
Operation complete. Please set parking brake.
Yes, sir.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Okay, turn on engine number 1. How happy this guy is, man. He loves his job.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. And signal on the right. I'll see you next time and have a test ride.
Thank you very much, sir. So we don't want to miss this hand signal. This is always important because this guy looks so happy when he does it. Watch out for this hand signal. There he is. Oh, what a guy. Never fails to make our day. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's set our pitch trim. So after start, anti-ice not needed. ECAM status has been checked, so far we're okay. Pitch trim. So we set our pitch trim here. Look at these rudder pedals, they're so sensitive. What's going on? 29.6. Should be about there. Okay. I just want to double check my V speeds. Our rotate speed is 149. Okay. Kind of heavy. Kind of heavy today. Rudder trim is neutral. After start checklist is complete. We'll do a turn on the taxi light as well. No longer require the APU. So, let's quickly go through our taxi checklist. So the first thing we need to do is do our flight control checks. Make sure everything is working. So we start with the side stick. Full left, center, full right, center, full forward, center, and full aft, center. Okay. Rudder pedals, the things that annoy me the most. Full left, center, no, whoa. Full right, center, they are working, they're okay, they're just a little bit temperamental. Center, left, center, brakes. Okay, well, it is what it is. And these are new as well, I only bought them a few months ago. Not great stuff. Okay, flight controls, set, flap setting, we're going flaps 1. Okay, radar and PWS. Let's get that turned on. Let's also definitely lock the door. Turn that on. Turn that to auto. Engine mode select. Normal. Ecam memo. Plenty of blue at the moment. What we're going to do is we're going to put auto brake to max. We're going to set the spoilers. Cabin check and takeoff config. Okay, we'll do that in a second. So we'll complete this checklist in a few minutes as we get closer to the runway. Let's go. This is a default airport. Both airports we're using in this stream are default in-explain. I have not bought these. They're not third-party airports, and they look okay. Actually, they don't look too bad at all. I think certain airports, depending on how popular they are, in X-Plane, they tend to look better than some other ones. But this one looks great so far. Whoa, stay on the line, bro. Guys, don't forget to double tap that screen. It helps me very much. It helps YouTube push the stream to other people as well that might enjoy this stuff. And feel free to subscribe to the channel as well. So on my iPad, I'm currently using Navigraph charts, which are amazing. In terms of flight simulation, so far they're the best. And I can literally see my location on the map. I've got obviously all my charts, my current airport information for other airports as well. When I start using VATSIM and speaking to real air traffic control, real people, it's got all the information I need in there as well, which is really, really cool. So we're going to turn right here because I don't want to enter the runway. Lots of EasyJet planes here, wow. And this plane's actually got a really cool cabin, as you can see there, which is really cool. We'll explore it more once we get airborne. Come on. Don't be afraid. There we go. It's a shame we don't have a safety video. That's a shame. Okay, we're going to take this next turn to the left and taxi via Kilo. There we go, turn left here. We are going to cross this runway. Runway 28. We don't have other traffic to deal with at the moment because we're not using ATC. But we will soon, and that's going to be fun. Okay, we're almost there, so let's inform our cabin crew. Please take your seats for departure. Okay, we're going to take this right turn here. Give ourselves plenty of runway. Turn left, takeoff config. No blue. Okay, that's good. We're just going to stop here for a second. Oh, I overshot it. Just going to stop here for a second. Okay, let's turn on all our lights. We've got our landing lights, runway turn off, and our strobe. You'll see the landing lights come on just here. There they are. Okay, now we're ready to rock and roll. Okay, start the clock. Is it working? Now it's working. Okay, brakes max, everything good. We're good to go. I believe we are good to go. So let's stabilize our engines. And release the brakes and let's go Manflex. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Want to stick to the flight director a little bit. Pun intended. Okay, let's turn on autopilot 1. Oh, the weather's not great. That sucks. TCAS. I'm going to leave it back to climb. And let's go gear up. And here comes that big, beautiful left turn that we saw earlier. It's basically going to take us right above the airport. So the airport is just there. Guys, don't forget to double tap that screen. It helps very much. And if you like aviation content, please subscribe to the channel. Got plenty of awesome things coming soon. It's quite cool because we're getting the sunset as well as we head over to Munich, which is going to be pretty cool. It's so calming. I love it. After takeoff, you just chill, take in the views. I feel like I'm traveling every day. And now we're hitting some rain. Okay, QNH, we set that to standard, and that has gone everywhere. That's fine. Yep, perfect. Let's unarm or disarm the spoilers. 10,000 feet, we can turn off our lights. So let's check out this this cabin. This Swiss cabin, which I literally just got about half an hour ago. So that looks pretty cool. And I think if I saw correctly, that's cool. We've got the Swiss logo there. I'm pretty sure that Swiss has a first class or business class. Probably not reflected here, but that's fine. Let's see what else we have. I like the little headrest, like cushion sections that have the Swiss logo on them. That looks pretty cool. So this aircraft is the A320 Neo by Tolis. It's excellent for X-Plane. I'm running X-Plane on a Mac Mini, this tiny little computer here. And it works, so far it works okay. We can't go into the toilets, these doors don't open. Which is a shame. The flight factor 777 that I have for long haul flights, you can actually open all these doors as well. You can even open the door for the crew rest area, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, I might be doing some long haul flights again soon. I haven't done a long haul stream in a long time. I only did one from London to New York, but one day I want to fly from London to LA. That's close to 12 hours, and I want to do that on the stream. But I might wait until I get Microsoft Flight Simulator, so the graphics are going to be insane. And we're going to try and use live ATC, or at least say intentions ATC. So there'll be a bit more happening. I think that will be really cool. There we go. Not the greatest weather. I wish I had some snacks. During yesterday's live stream I had a bunch of chocolates and I ate them all. This hobby is not good for snacking. Oh, rain stopped. That looks quite nice. That looks alright. Sometimes, you know, the views that you get on X-Plane are pretty cool. Okay, it's not a long flight, so I need to actually start thinking about what we're going to do for our landing. So let me just get my information here. If you guys have any questions about this setup or the flight sim hobby or anything, feel free to drop it in the chat. Let me just see. So we said we are landing runway 26 right. So I just need to find the chart for that. Runway 26 right. Right, ILS, yep. Okay. So the briefing for a missed approach, according to the chart, is if there is a missed approach, climb straight ahead to Delta 1.0 west of Delta Mike November, or 1,900 feet, whichever is later. Then turn right direct to Mick NDB, climbing to 5,000. So MIQ NDB. So basically straight ahead and then turn right. Okay, and then hold there. Hopefully we're not going to have a missed approach. I don't want a missed approach. Ain't nobody got time for that. I just want things to hopefully be smooth, but at least we know what to do if there is a missed approach. And we have to go around for whatever reason. Our decision altitude is 1,649 feet, so we're going to go ahead and actually put that in. We're going to input that information very soon in the MCDU. Okay, we're almost at our cruising altitude, and we're not going to be at cruise for very long. Top of climb. Top of climb is at 620, top of descent is at 629, so we've got 9 minutes of being at our cruising altitude. I forgot to tell the cabin crew can start their service, and we can turn off the fasten seatbelt sign as well, even if it's just for a few minutes. Let's enter our destination data. That's exactly what I wanted to do. 220. Yeah, all good. Okay, performance Q&H. So let's get our information, shall we? Munich, Germany. So we've got 300 degree. Okay, Q&H first. 1012. 1012 is our local Q&H. The temperature in Munich is 23 degrees Celsius currently. It's nice and warm. Wind, we've got 310 degrees. That's 6 knots. And we set our decision altitude for a standard ILS, which is what we're doing. 1,649. 649. And we've got full landing configuration. Okay. Okay, that should keep us going for now. Oh wow, look at that. Come on, let me hear someone complain about X-Plane again. Fine, Microsoft Flight Simulator is a bit better, but this is not bad at all. I keep saying it, you know, it always finds ways to surprise me. It would look so much better without this rain. Let's see where we are. Wow. You can see, because my graphics aren't the best, you can actually see it reloading, but that is screenshot worthy. I believe. My Mac is getting so hot. Guys, don't forget to double tap that screen. See what the landing is going to be like. It's probably not long now until our top of descent. Just before Osda, so we'll see that here somewhere. 120, let's zoom out a little bit. So we're going to take this left turn, and this is basically our top of descent, this point right here. At least the rain's cleared up a little bit. Gotta love these views. We're about halfway through the flight. And we will begin our descent in about 4 minutes. Look at that. That looks epic. Okay, we're getting very close to our top of descent, which is literally now. Let's clear it all the way down to 3,000 and let's go. Guys, don't forget to double tap that screen if you're enjoying the stream, and subscribe to the channel if you like aviation content. That feels like a nosedive. Why are we diving down so quickly? Still 96 miles out. We'll be landing at 6:51 local time, so 20 minutes. That's crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and turn on the fasten seatbelt sign. We'll let the cabin crew know to finish up. Just Aviation Guy, welcome. Sup, where are you flying to? We are flying from Zurich, Switzerland to Munich, Germany, and we're about 15 minutes out. We just started our descent. Short European hop. And, may I say, the views look amazing. It's quite a good time to stream, actually. Look at that. Let's see how this landing is going to go. Well, we are approaching quite quickly. That's good. It's good. Seatbelt signs are on. Okay, excellent. Cool, I've just subscribed. I think your content is also... Oh, that means a lot. That means a lot. Thanks so much. It's good to have you here. And there's a lot more cool stuff coming. I also do long form YouTube videos. I'm going to be doing more of them. And yeah, I've just stricken up some partnerships now with some simulators and things around the UK, and we've got some awesome content coming. So yeah, I'm very excited, but thanks for being there, man. Really appreciate it. Also, I think I'm one of a few people who are currently using X-Plane on Mac to stream. I haven't come across that many Mac users, obviously, because for simulators and stuff, it's better to use PCs. You know, gaming PCs. I'm using a very underpowered computer for what I'm doing, but it seems to be a bit of a niche within a niche, running everything off Mac on a computer that is struggling very much. It's very hot to touch. But it is what it is for now. You know, I think it's quite unique. I don't know if you guys watch other aviation like flight sim content creators, but I met the Flight Doc, I met Flight Streamer, and I met Alpha Originals. I met them all on the same day in Amsterdam, and they were all shocked that I'm using a small Mac to run my sim. It's crazy. So yeah, that's what we've got going on at the moment. Right, let's make an announcement here to let the passengers know to prepare. No, that doesn't work. That's the airport. That's where we're going, friends. Right there. It starts slowing down. We're way too fast. Guys, don't forget to double tap that screen if you like what you see here, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you like aviation content. Plenty more coming. Right, we are getting close. So I'm going to go through the approach checklist, and by the way, if any of you guys like flying, I have custom made this Airbus checklist. It's the original official checklist, which I basically redesigned because I couldn't find a good quality version of it. If any of you like it, you can get it for free in my link tree, which is a link in my bio. You can get that on YouTube as well. Feel free to go and grab yourselves one. So approach, Barrow ref, we've set it in the system. We'll reset it here when we hit our transition altitude. Seatbelts are on. Minimums are set. Auto brake, we're going to go with low. Don't know. I'm going to try low. Normally I go with medium because I don't trust my landings, but we'll try low today. We'll see how it goes. Engine mode select is normal, so that's the approach checklist complete. $50 miles out. We'll stay at 230 for now. We'll slow down as we get closer. Okay. See if we can change the angle here. And that's the airport right behind us. Right, now let's bring it down to 210. .42 miles out. Guys, if you can double tap that screen, that will help the stream so much. Thanks. So not long left now. We're just going to take this big, weird-looking left-ish turn, and then we're lining up with the runway. 39 miles out, making our way down to 210 knots, so that should be fine. It's good, it's not going to be too dark when we get there. I love night flying, but sometimes it's a bit too dark, like especially if you're landing somewhere near water, at the edge of a city. You know, there's no light pollution, so there's nothing really to see. But this is a good time. Good time to travel. We're at 10,000 feet, 210 knots, that's fine. Let's go flaps 1. And I want to come down to 200. Whoa. Don't want to zoom in that much. No, go back, back, back. There you go. Here's our first left turn. There's the airport. Can we see it from here? Is that it? No, it should be behind us somewhere. There we go. There it is. It's there. Awesome. So far so good. Let's go flaps 2. Just on the threshold, so we want to slow down. I want to slow down to about 180 if I can. Okay, 8,000 feet. Where once we line up a little bit better. Yeah, we're lining up, that's fine. Okay, so let's turn on our landing lights. Right, where's our transition altitude? We still haven't hit our transition altitude. I think it's probably going to be around 5,000 maybe? 7,000, and then we said our altimeter is 1015 currently. I don't know why we're doing this weird turn, like... This seems so unnecessary. So unnecessary. We're going all the way left just to turn right to then get... It doesn't... It's... What is going on? Oh boy. $180. Let's slow down to 170. Such an unnecessary... What is this? What is this? 17 miles out, let's go flaps 3. Just ridiculous. It looks like we overshot the runway, which is funny. $15 miles. I'm going to go ahead and arm the approach. We're at 5,000 and still... Okay. 1015. No, that's Zurich. What are we doing? Munich is what we want. 1012. Whoa! There we go. 1012. Guys, I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow again around 7 PM UK time, 6:30, 7 PM. I don't currently have a route in mind. If you have any suggestions, let me know. And we'll get that done. Okay, we're gonna go flaps full. I want to now start slowing down a lot. 140-ish. 137 is fine, and let's go gear down. Okay, we are now currently... That's good. Looks better than yesterday's stream. Yesterday's stream I was way too late to arm the approach. And I suffered for it. Okay. Landing checklist. Our go-around altitude, I think, was 4,000. I'm going to leave it at 3,000 for now. I don't know if it's going to affect that, so I'm leaving that as it is. Cabin crew advised, please take your seats for landing, thank you. Ecam memo. So far there's no blue. We're going to arm the spoilers. Flap set.
2,000.
Landing gear is down. Signs on, cabin ready, spoilers on, flaps set. Yep, landing checklist is complete. Good, we've intercepted both the localizer and the glide slope, so that's looking good. Great approach. Thank you, thanks. Let's hope the landing's going to be good. That's what's stressing me out a little bit. I'm very much a checklist guy. I like just ticking things off, making sure everything's correct. Otherwise, if I try to rely on myself, I'm going to forget stuff. So, let's see what we can do. .137. Everything looks stable so far. Slight crosswind of 8 knots. That should be fine. Okay. All is looking good so far. The moment of truth.
1,000.
7 knot crosswind, we're good. Okay, my plane, autopilot disconnect. No.
100 above.
Where you going? Where you going, bro? Where you going, bro?
200. Minimum.
Continue. Too high.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Okay. Okay. Keep it steady, steady, steady. Keep it steady, keep it steady. Keep it steady, 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 steady. Okay, okay. Didn't feel terrible. Let's do some manual braking here. Manual braking. We can vacate here. There we go. Flaps up. Can you have a view outside the plane, please? Yes, I'm going to... we'll get to the gate and then we'll go and replay the landing. See how terrible it was or how good it was. We'll see. 737. No, this is the A320 Neo by Tolis for X-Plane. I'm running X-Plane on a Mac. Great landing. Oh, thank you. Thanks. It's not often I get good landing, so I'm making the most of this, mate. I'll take it. I'll take it. Great landing. What is your livery? I'll show you what the livery is. I'll show you now. We are flying Swiss. Oh, why is it not working? Nope. Here we are. Let me just, one sec, let me just turn off. Taxi and strobe to auto. Did that work? Strobe to auto. I also need to make sure I know where I'm going. Give me 1 second. We're gonna take a left turn here. Gotta go. Oh, that's a shame. No worries. Hopefully we'll see you in another stream. Yeah, give me. Okay, now I'm on a straight taxiway. Let's show you the outside. I literally got this livery about 2 hours ago. There you go. It's Swiss. Really good, and also the inside. I want to keep it straight. I want to keep it straight. The inside also looks great. The cabin looks quite well designed. And it's free. It's all free. There you go. That's done. Let's turn on the APU. Guys, if you can double tap that screen, that will mean a lot. And if you like this content and you like the content that I'm making, please subscribe to the channel. That would be amazing. Your sound's not working. That's fine. You're not missing much, mate. Hey, can you not? If it's Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't. If you can't hear what I'm saying, I don't know if this is gonna make any sense. But TOLIS, I think they only do the A320 for X-Plane. I'm not sure if they do it for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Maybe they do, but not as far as I know. Okay, we want to head toward the apron here, so we need to find a place to park. We're gonna have to... Oh, we can still use those. That's fine. Yeah, those are Delta. This is standard X-Plane, whatever X-Plane decides to put here, but that's Delta. That looks like Air Canada. United, possibly. Yeah, these are the big boys. Big boys. Okay, so we're gonna take right turn here. This should be fine. I mean, Swiss planes can park with the big boys, right? We're cool. Swiss is cool. Right, I'm very curious to go back and replay that landing if my computer doesn't crash, because it tends to do that. Yeah, there we go. We can park next to the Lufthansa, which is... Lufthansa is there. Let's use this one. That's a bit too close. We'll use the next one. Oh, I'm confused. 248 Bravo. That one? No, that's too close. We'll use this one. BA. I didn't see a BA. Maybe there is one. This should fit, hopefully. Yep. So far, so good. Are we gonna fit? I need it to be over there. Are we gonna fit? Are we gonna fit? Who knows? Who knows? Are we? Let me park and then I'll deal with whether I crashed or not. A320. Okay, yeah, so far so good. Please don't crash into the airplane next to us. Whoa, slow down. Whoa. Bit more. There we go. Oh, plenty of space. Okay, well, not plenty, but I think we're okay. We made it. Okay, so let's turn off that. Turn off the beacon. Fasten seatbelt sounds come off. I didn't even turn on the APU properly. 7 PM. So now we can attach the... Wait, did I turn off the beacon? I did. Beacon's off. We can attach the jetway. It's not as immersive as Microsoft Flight Simulator, but it's kind of okay. What is going on? One sec. Attach, thank you. When are you live again next? I'm probably going to go live again tomorrow. I'm based in the UK, so it's probably going to be around 6:30 or 7. I'll try to schedule it this time, so at least I know what time I'm going to go live. And I'll try and find a nice, pretty cool route. What plane is to your left? My left is a Lufthansa that looks like another A320. Let me just, I've still got my engines on. Is the APUs available so we can turn off the engines and set the chocks and all that. So let's go back and replay the landing. Let's go and see what that landing was like. On what plane? And that's a 747 there on the right. Okay. Let's see what the landing looks like, shall we? Let's go back. Guys, don't forget to double tap the screen and subscribe to the channel if you like aviation content. Okay, let's try and do this without crashing. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Have a good flight. If you want to do it, feel free to drop any, you can add it in the chat, or any suggestions you have, definitely put them here. Right, let's watch this. Let's see what it's like. London Heathrow to Brussels. Yeah, I have an amazing London Heathrow in X-Plane, so we can try to do that. What livery should I use? What ops? Yeah, I told you, man. I've got the replay coming. This is the good stuff. Gotta go. No worries, man. Good to see you. Thanks for popping by. So let's watch this landing. Let's see. What was it like? Not terrible. Not terrible. That was very loud. Not terrible. Let's check another view. British Airways or Brussels Airlines view. I don't have Brussels Airlines, but I can look for it. I can see if I can get a livery from them. That would be cool. I've got BA, of course. I've got plenty of BA planes. We can do that as well. Alright, let's see how good this landing was by the flight director. Oh, is it going to hide it again? Behind these columns. No, I think we're good. That was okay. That was okay. That landing was alright, I think. Yeah, not too bad. I think I didn't. Is that today? See again, minus 395 feet per minute. Nothing about this landing felt like minus 395. That looked like a 250. Okay, let's try another view. Let's try one of my favorites. Well, let's try the belly view. This is a cool view. Kind of firm, but not like crazy firm, not like, it didn't feel like a bang. Wing view, classic. Let's see it from here. Pretty stable. The wing view exaggerates the landing so much. That looked like an absolute slammer, but it wasn't. It was pretty smooth. Let's try one from here with the engine in view. Yeah, I was okay. Alright, let's do one last view. I need to time this right. That was pretty good. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. If you see some of my older landings, absolute slammers. Bang. That was good. I'm getting there. I'm getting there slowly. I think I'm getting there. Right. Damien, hey, welcome to the chat. The stream is actually finishing now. We just we're just playing all the replays from the landing, which I think was pretty okay. But yeah, so hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm planning on streaming between 6 and 7 p.m. UK time, I reckon. I'll get something scheduled. So if you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, you'll also be able to stay up to date with the flights. Damien, I'm doing a flight right now. Oh, amazing. That's awesome. I don't know if you're using VATSIM or anything. I wish I could, but my setup doesn't really allow me to at the moment. I'm struggling for frame rate. Hope you have a safe flight though. And hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow if you guys are around. I'm looking forward to doing something exciting. I might potentially do that London Heathrow flight. Damien, using VATSIM, absolute legend. That's the good stuff. I'm looking forward to joining VATSIM soon. I just need to upgrade my setup, which is the plan, very soon. Right, guys, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. If you can double tap that screen and subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Fly safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.